In late October, paparazzi photographed Danish Crown Prince Frederik in the company of Henoveva Casanova, a reality TV star who met him on an exclusive hunt in the Alps. This is hardly the biggest monarchy scandal in Europe since the divorce of Prince Charles and Princess Diana. Casanova had to hide from the press. Frederik pretends that nothing happened, and worst of all has to his wife, a former advertising woman from Australia, at one time accidentally met with the prince in a bar. Passions have not subsided for the second week. Paparazzi photographed Crown Prince Frederik on a secret date in Madrid. The pictures taken by the paparazzi were published by the Spanish publication Lecturas. Its editor-in-chief claims that for the sake of a date with Henoveva Casanova, Prince Frederik secretly traveled to Madrid. This happened right after his wife, Princess Mary, flew to New York to participate in the UN Day. Nothing was officially reported about the prince's visit. It was later claimed that the prince wanted to visit a Picasso exhibition that was taking place in Madrid. He was supposed to be accompanied by a friend, but he fell ill at the last moment. In his place, he sent Casanova, whom the prince already knew. She, he said, was well versed in Picasso. Frederik and Casanova really went to the exhibition, then walked in the park, changed clothes, and at 9 o'clock in the evening went to a restaurant. There they sat until 1 o'clock in the morning. After the restaurant, as Lecturas writes, the couple returned to Casanova's apartment. The next morning, the prince flew to Denmark. They walk and talk without any tension. No one pays attention to them or to the two bodyguards who follow them at a safe distance. Danish Prince Frederik and Henoveva Casanova go completely unnoticed from Lecturas magazine. To confirm that Frederik spent the whole night at Casanova's place, Lecturas released a few more snaps. One of them shows the prince as he leaves her apartment the next morning. Supporters of the monarchy accused the prince of treason and praised his wife for her prudence. The footage published in Lecturas caused an uproar in Spain, Denmark, and even Australia, the homeland of Frederik's legal wife Princess Mary. Danish supporters of the monarchy reacted particularly violently. In social networks, they accused the prince of adultery, praised his wife, and cursed the alleged mistress. Honor and admiration to Princess Mary, and to you, Crown Prince Frederik, shame, shame, shame for your alleged friendship/romance with some Mexican socialite comment on the Danish royal family's social media page. Unfortunately, this undermines the reputation of the Danish royal family comment on the Danish royal family's social media page. The authors of some comments noted the dignity and prudence with which Princess Mary reacted to the scandal. Others tried to discern in her behavior and even dress during official events signs of discord with Prince Frederik. To avoid media attention, Casanova had to hide with his phone turned off. Casanova was the first to react. She denied the rumors of an affair with the prince and said that her lawyers are already taking measures to stop their spread. I categorically deny the allegations that hint at a romantic relationship between Prince Frederik and me. Any statements of this nature are not only completely contrary to the truth, but also maliciously distorting the facts. The solution to this issue is already entrusted to my lawyers, who will take appropriate measures to protect my right to honor, truth and privacy. Henoveva Casanova. According to her acquaintance, Spanish TV presenter Suzanne Griso, Casanova and Frederik discussed the publication in Lecturas and agreed not to comment on it in order not to give rise to new speculation. To avoid unnecessary attention, she turned off her phone, got on a plane and flew to an unknown destination. Frederik and his spouse defiantly ignored the scandal. After the publication of the photos, they appeared in public several times and acted as if nothing had happened. The palace spokesman said that the royal family does not comment on rumors or insinuations. A public relations expert contacted by the Danish publication BT said the palace showed no signs of concern. In his opinion, this indicates that the Danish royal family does not consider what is happening to be a storm, but a light breeze. Casanova met the prince during an exclusive hunt in the Alps. Henoveva Casanova is 47 years old. She was born in Mexico but moved to Spain a long time ago. In the past, she tried acting in movies, notably playing a small role in the movie The Ghosts of Goya, which starred Natalie Portman and Javier Bardem. Now she is known mainly as a participant in reality TV shows. Apparently, it was on the set that Casanova met her future husband, a Spanish aristocrat, fifth son of the Duchess of Alba, Spanish equestrian champion Martínez de Araujo. They married in 2005 and divorced 2 years later. Casanova's next lover was Gonzalo Vargas, the son of Peruvian writer Mario Vargas Llosa, who won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 2010. She traveled with him to the award ceremony in Stockholm and made such an impact that Vanity Fair called Vargas and Casanova the protagonists of the Nobel Prize. Spanish TV presenter Suzanne Griso claims that Casanova and Frederik have known each other for a long time through mutual friends and meet several times a year. "I've been told that they are private meetings attended by a few people from their circle, royalty," she says. They meet and spend the night in private homes. According to Griso, Casanova and the prince allegedly became close after a hunting trip to the mountains. "These are exclusive events where you have to pay a lot of money to attend," she explained. "You can meet all the royals and children from important families there. These trips are usually organized in Germany or Austria." The prince is married to a simple Australian woman who met him in a bar at the Sydney Olympics. Prince Frederik and Princess Mary have been married for 19 years. They met in 2000 when the prince traveled to the Summer Olympics in Sydney. At the time, Mary was working for an Australian advertising company and had no idea that the foreigner she was talking to in a bar was the heir to Europe's oldest royal dynasty. "When we first met, we shook hands. I didn't know he was the Prince of Denmark. And half an hour later, someone comes up to me and says, 'Do you even know who these people are?' Princess Mary of Denmark." Mary and Frederik maintained a long-distance relationship for several years, and in 2004 they got married in Copenhagen. They have 4 children.